Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Dive, and this is a new thriller from director Maximilian Erlewine, and this film focuses on two sisters who are taking a dive, and one of them gets caught under a rock, and the other one has to save her. And this is starring Sophie Lowe and Louisa Croce. Now, here's the thing, this film is very simple. It has a very simple premise. It's only an hour and a half. It's 90 minutes of a very high concept kind of thing. For a good hour plus of it, it's chugging along, reasonably paced. I think the logic's working about the story and why you're hitting these certain complexities. You know, lack of oxygen, extra tanks are in the car, trying to avoid the bends, all that stuff. And I think that Erlewine's doing a fine job of building the tension, building the suspense. I think they do a solid job of building some connection to these characters, Drew and May. I think Lowe and Croce do fine jobs bringing out the frustration, the fear, all of that. But I do feel like this film kind of loses its way in the third act of the film, and you know, it's tough to try to stick a landing, and especially a film that like this, which it's a challenge to make such a simple concept a feature-length film and not feel like you're stretching logic and stuff like that. I do feel like the film started to really drag in the third act in terms of some of the ways that they're exploring some trauma and stuff like that from their background, how they were continuing to elongate the story. And I feel like the film had made some unfortunate decisions that really felt like they lost the logic of these characters and exactly how they would process through things. It felt like they were sacrificing certain things in terms of writing to get more of an emotional and shocking impact to it. I just feel like for 2/3 of this was a really rock solid, well done, really well shot, and interesting film for something that is so, restrained and pulled back and lean. Frank Grabe, who's the cinematographer here, I think does this fantastic job of really capturing the underwater shots and all of that. There's thrilling moments, there's exciting moments, there's false doors and all kinds of things to keep you on edge. I just really feel like this film loses a lot, honestly, and it made it drop to me to be more of like a middling kind of film because it just didn't really feel like it stuck the landing to me. But if you're really into these stripped-down thrillers, this has a lot going for it, and certainly it's only 90 minutes, worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on The Dive. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.